Hello everyone and welcome to Mathematics. So this is part 2 of question 46. So I hope you all have watched part 1 first. If you haven't, you can find the link in the video description. Alright, so let's look at part B. We have this equation and we need to express n in terms of r, meaning for the equation, n should be on the left side, r should be on the right side. So now we do simplify this equation to find the expression. Okay, so here we can actually use the 3E method. Right? So for the first E would be employ. Another word for employ would be apply. So meaning for the formulas that we learned in this chapter, we need to apply here or employ here, simplify the equation to get the expression. So for this chapter, we only learn these two formulas, and these two formulas are actually given in the SPM formula sheet. Right? So here we have the combination symbols, so we can use formula 22. So here we have nCr, so we can directly use this expression. Okay, but for this it will be a bit different because here it says n minus 2. So we need to change the n here to become n minus 2. Right, which will have this result. Okay, so the second E would be expand. So what is expand? So if you bring your focus to this thing here, we are splitting the n factorial's number to become this. Okay, so we are expanding its numbers. So here we have n factorial, so the first number would be the original value lah, which is n. And for the next value, we need to minus our original value with 1. Okay, so it will be n minus 1. And going to the next number, it will be the same thing as well, which is minus 1 and minus 1 again. So let me give you all a numerical example. Let's say 8 factorial. So we just start off with 8 and minus 1, which is 7, minus 1 again, which is 6, minus 1 again, which is 5, and so on. So let's say I would like to stop here, so I'll just put this factorial. Hey, but y'all can expand it until you reach 1, which is the minimum value that you can go to. Alright, so let's avoid 0, -1, and the values which are lower than this. Okay? So why should we use this expand? Okay, because here if you compare the factorials from the left and the right of this equation, here we have n, and here we have n. Here we have n minus r, here we have n minus r. So what we need to do is to change these two factorials. We need to expand these two factorials until we get these things. N minus 2 here and n minus r minus 2. Okay, so why we choose these two is because their values are much larger compared to the other two factorials. Okay, so let's expand them. So here the n we expand, so n minus 1, n minus 2. Okay, stop. Because what we want is n minus 2 factorial. And for the n minus r, we expand it as well until we get n minus r minus 2 factorial. Okay, stop. And now don't forget we have this r factorial here. So this brings us to the third E, which is eliminate. Meaning for left side and right side, if we have the same factorials, we can just cross it off. So here n minus 2 can cross it off, n minus r minus 2 can cross it off, and r as well. So now I will bring this to the right side. Okay, so here would be our simplified equation, and now we just need to further simplify. So if you look at this line, we need to move this to the left side because we need to find the expression of n in terms of r. N must be on the left side. Okay, so let's bring this to the left side. And here for those things which are not n, we need to move it to the right side. So to r we move it, and finally we find our value of n, which is r plus 1 over 2. And with that, we have completed today's question. Okay, so here's the take-home points for this video. So the first thing is, for this kind of big questions, let's identify the cases that we have first. Okay, and among those cases, we split them into its possibilities, and to find the number of ways, we split those objects into groups. Okay, so we are able to find for each group what is the number of ways that we can arrange them. Right, and for the second point would be for this kind of permutation and combination equations, which we seen in part B. So we can use this 3E method. So the first thing is we can employ or apply the formulas that we have learned in this chapter to simplify the equation. Okay, and the second E would be expand. So just now I gave this example. So let's say I stop at n minus 3, then I need to put a factorial. Right? And the third thing would be to eliminate for the similar factorials. Okay, we can cross it off and we can further simplify our equation. Alright, so here's the answer scheme for this question, and hopefully you have learned something new from this video. So if you feel this video is beneficial to you, please give a like, subscribe and share. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.